is Ronak and you're watching VectoArt. So in today's video we will take a look at the new UI framework from Microsoft that is called Fluent UI. So without any further ado, let's get started. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. It means a lot. So let's fire up the browser first, and here we will look for Fluent UI. Click on the first link and it will take you to the landing page. So this is the framework. It is a collection of UI and UX frameworks. So it is cross-platform. It works with React, web components, iOS, Windows, and much more. So now here we are on the get started page. So we can see WinUI and Fluent UI. Fluent UI is for React and WinUI is for Windows based applications. It embodies Fluent Design. So let's click on WinUI documentation, and this is the landing page, and here you can see the advantages of this platform. It has a couple of more documentation below. I am not interested in reading this because I have already done. So I will scroll down and here you will find a button to build a desktop app with WinUI. So this is the documentation we are going to check out. So here we have a beautiful documentation with beautiful examples. So let's scroll up and let's click on this button, create your first WinUI 3 project. So if you scroll down, so there are some key concepts, and it also has the documentation to create a new project. So let us fire up Visual Studio. If you haven't installed Visual Studio, I recommend installing Visual Studio 2022 and then click on create a new project. And the documentation says that in the new project we have to select C#, Windows and WinUI. So let's do that. Okay, so let's select the language as C#, platform as Windows, and project type as WinUI. I think we have done something wrong. We have missed something. We cannot see the WinUI type here. So let's go back to the documentation and see what we have missed. So let's click on Windows App SDK. Scroll down. Let's go to install tools. And here they are saying that we have to install Visual Studio, which we have already done, and in the required workload we have missed some workloads. So I will fire up the installer that I used for installing Visual Studio 2022. If you do not have that, you can go to the web and download that. I am firing it up and it will download and install some files. Once that is done, it will launch the installer. Here I will see the modify option because I have already installed Visual Studio 2022, and we will modify a couple of things now. So let's go back to the documentation and see what is missing. So on the workloads tab, it is asking us to select .NET desktop development for C# app development. So let's go to the workloads, and here it is already selected for me, .NET desktop development, but let's check and uncheck it. And next, then in the installation details pane of the installation dialog box, select Windows App SDK C# templates at the bottom of the list. So on the installation details tab, scroll down and select it. And once that is done, click on the modify button. So once you modify, it will start downloading those packages and simultaneously install those packages. This might take some time based on the network's speed. So the installation is done and you will see the launch button. So let's launch Visual Studio again, and this time you should see the templates. So let's create a new project we are already seeing those WinUI templates. So let's select the project type as WinUI and click on next. Before that, let's select which template it is. So let's go back to the documentation and see what template we have to select. So to do that, let's go back to the documentation for creating a new project. Let's go back again, and here we have the documentation. So let's scroll down, and it says that we have to select a blank app packaged WinUI 3 in desktop. So let's select that and click on next. Fill the project properties and finally click on the create button. So there are a couple of more documentation, you can check it out. Our project is loaded, it is restoring some of the packages, and let's open the app.xaml file. It has the resource dictionaries. If you have any other resources that you want to add, you can add it here. And this is the main.window XAML file. It has a standard template for a stack panel and a button, and the source code for the button is in the CS file. So let's build this application or run the application, and I have this settings open, and I think it is asking me to turn on the developer mode since I have not done it. So let me do it. I think we'll have the same error while we are building the application. So let's see. Yeah, we have this error. So click on yes, see the error, and in the error you see that it is asking me to enable developer mode. So I have already done that. So let's click on run again, and this time it will launch the application. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so there you go guys, our first web UI WinUI application is ready. If you do not want to see that toolbar on the top, you can go to the live visual tree and toggle the toolbar and click on the button. Hope you all liked watching this video. If you do, please do subscribe to my channel. Bye.